chair keeps squeaking. Oh, now that I was gonna say, now that I fucking want to show you, it's just not gonna do it. My hair is very frizzy and my hair is very frizzy and my hair keeps squeaking. I'm really good at words. My chair keeps squeaking. It's fine. We're here. We've made it. We're here. I was going to film a makeup video last night. And then I got an email saying that this was coming in the mail today. And I was like, fuck it. Why don't we wait and film a makeup video tomorrow of me trying on, testing, whatever, this brand. So what did I do instead? I watched Midsummer and ate an entire bag of crazy bread from Little Caesars. But anyways, I got this makeup. I don't know when I ordered it. I think the 5th. It is now the 12th and it got here today. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but I'm not gonna bitch. I'm not gonna complain because that's only one day. And honestly, there's like storms and shit ripping through the southern United States. And while I live in the northern United States, everything kind of comes to a halt or gets like really backed up. So I feel like I was very, very lucky that it was only late by a day. And honestly, it's fine. Like Epps gets one of his medications through the mail and it was held over a week. So like a day for some makeup, not bad. Anyways, it arrived in this very cute, I've already opened it. Well, I didn't open the makeup, but I opened the package. A very cute pink package. This is the type of shit that gets snatched off your porch because somebody thinks it's like Kylie or something. Did she change the color of her packaging because people kept snatching it? Or was that Jeffree Star? Or was it both of them? I don't know. That was like a really long time ago and my memory is horrible. Anyways, I keep trying to film and like my brain is like, I don't want to do it. Well, my brain is like, I want to do it, but my mouth is like getting ahead of itself. Anyways, it came in this really, really pretty pink bag. This is like my favorite shade of pink. I don't like magenta. I don't know why, but I don't. I like pinks like this. And what sucks really bad is like my eyes are diseased. So sometimes colors look a little darker than what they actually are. Outside, this looks dusty pink, which is like my favorite shade of pink, which is like that's like the shade of my keyboard and my makeup drawers and everything like that. It's the shade of pink on this chair. In here, it looks, to my eyes, to my diseased eyeballs, it looks very bright pink, but it's still like a bright pink that I like. Hello? Anyways, the packaging is very cute. It did come with a thank you card, but I left that across the room. The packaging is very, very cute. By the way, this was not expensive. I got 5 items for $50. After like shipping and taxes and everything, it was like 60, 80 something. So pretty close to 61, but for 5 things, I feel like that's better than Walmart prices. Obviously, like, it depends on what you're getting from Walmart, but I'm about to just rip into this packaging. As much as I don't want to, I kind of have to fight my millennial urge to, like, hoard packaging. I don't know what okay, this is the mascara. So, I got what, I think it's called the Goth kit. It includes white mascara, which I'm not sure if I'll be using today. I don't know why I have to smell everything. Smells like chemicals because it's made of chemicals, but it's not like overpowering or anything like that. Not like something that I would think like would like burn your eyes. And it's also like, you know how like, have you ever smelled an unscented liquid lipstick? Diabolical, toxic, sludge smelling. What's this one? I think it's got to be the lipstick or the lip gloss. I'm not sure. It doesn't say on it. Okay, this is the lip gloss, I'm going to guess. It looks like it's got some sparkles in it. I'm actually really excited about this. And I'm actually kind of hoping that I fall in love with it because I haven't checked my purse yet. But I can't find, did I show you guys that? Like, I can't find my Lime Crime. And that is heartbreaking because it's my favorite. Doesn't smell bad. Doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell like overly perfumed or anything like that, but it also does not smell bad. Let's see, this has to be the lipstick. Is this matte? Yeah, this is matte black lipstick, which we will be trying today. If it gives you any kind of idea, the packaging smells kind of fruity. It's not overpowering. You really gotta get it up in your nose to smell it. The packaging is like a little bit smaller than like a Wet n Wild lipstick, like a Wet n Wild catsuit lipstick. This is the thing. The reason that I ended up trying this brand was the amount of people that got in my comments was like, have you ever heard of Sunset Makeup? Because you need to give them a try. And I did a little research and found out they're pretty popular amongst cosplayers. And I want something that's white, that, because the thing is, like, you can buy the lightest foundation at like a Walmart, a CVS, whatever, but it still has an undertone to it. So it is not just flat white. And I do have white face paint, but it goes on your face like face paint. It feels very sticky. I don't feel comfortable wearing like a good wig with it. It gets on things. It transfers easily. If you use a brush with it too much, it'll ruin the brush because it is very greasy. If you fuck up while you're using it, you're done. You've got to rewash everything or just try to cover it up, because it's not like foundation where you can kind of blend it out. Once it sits, it's sat. So everybody told me to try this, and a bunch of people were in agreement with it. And it's just flat white foundation. The only thing I'm a little bit nervous about is when it comes to light foundations, especially white foundations, they can be kind of creasy, and very patchy and very, very dry. So I did exfoliate the shit out of my face today, and I did moisturize. So I'm gonna give it the best shot that I possibly can, and I'm gonna use primers and everything. Oh, this packaging is so cute. This is the setting powder, which was part of the kit. I do have like setting powder, but it was part of it. It's part of, I think it's called the Goth kit. I'm not sure. It was part of it, and you do get a good amount. You do get a good amount. So yeah, let's give this bitch a try. I'm gonna set up to take a short. And hopefully this isn't, I'm trying to not have any expectations. I'm trying to not have any expectations. I am excited, but I feel like anytime I have expectations of anything, like I like how I'm using my Zenny terry cloth thing to wash off my phone. You want to see something? This is disturbing. This is disturbing. This phone case is disgusting, and you don't realize how bad it is until you take it off of my phone and you see my phone. It just absolutely destroys how cute my phone is. And every time I go to rebuy one, they never have them in my size phone because of fucking course they don't. So I am excited, but I'm trying to keep my expectations realistic. Does that make sense? Trying to not to keep them low or keep them in hell or whatever, but like white foundation's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to do. Also, if anybody's curious, they did have like a lot of different colors, and they're not expensive. I think they're like less than $12 a piece or something like that, which I wear this and it's $9. So there's that. I'm gonna put on some primer to give it the best chance possible. Exfoliated the face, moisturize the face, because the thing is with light foundations, they can get stuck. If you have large pores, textured skin, anything like that, it will grip to it and make it very, very obvious. So I'm trying to give it the best chance possible. I'm just gonna put my Milani Make It Last on, because of course I thought about trying a second primer, like maybe the e.l.f. Putty Primer or maybe like the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm not sure. I feel like the more products that are on my skin under the foundation, maybe the worse it'll be. Like maybe it'll cause it to separate. I don't know. I don't know the formula yet. We'll just have to play with it a couple times to figure it out. Oh my God, that like hits this part of my dress and it feels so disgusting. Like I feel like it's gonna be pressed up against my skin this whole time. Anyways, I think while I am waiting for this to dry down, I think I'm going to wash my beauty blender because I feel like this will probably go on best with a beauty blender. Also, my keyboard is like freaking out right now. I need to figure out why. Good gravy. I don't know what the hell it was doing. It was flashing like crazy. I just shut my iMac off. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's all right. I've never used this before, so I don't know anything about the formula. I don't know if a beauty blender, a generic 75-cent beauty blender from Walmart, is actually the best approach to use it, but we're gonna figure it out. I don't know how much to use. I don't know how much to use. I'm prepared to have to layer it though. I'm wondering if this is one of those things where you've got to like blend it quick because it starts to dry, or like, you know, I don't know. We're gonna be figuring it out. We're gonna be figuring this shit out together. Also, my primer is not completely dry, which probably is working against it. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't really feel this on my face at all. Like, I can't feel this on my face at all. This is one layer. And of course, in true me fashion, I fucking forgot to hold it up to the camera for the short before I put it on. Yay! I just turned my light up a tad. I don't think I need any more. I wish I would have like made note of how much I used. I was fully prepared to do a second a second layer. I don't really feel it at all. Holy shit. All right, we're gonna try this. It's the setting powder. It's got a little poof in it, which is really cute. Kind of nervous about taking the sticker off of the top, but I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what do you guys ever do stuff and you're like, why did my brain go there? I'm in the bathroom wetting my sponge, like cleaning it with soap and like squeezing it and shit. Why did my brain like sit there and be like, wow, I can't believe that Peacock stole a clip of you saying you can't believe Casey Anthony has friends and put it in their documentary that's kissing her ass and trying to make her look innocent. Can you believe that you ended up in a fucking Casey Anthony Peacock documentary saying you can't believe that she has friends, and how satisfying it is that that hooker knows my face. She saw it. I said what I said. And the amount of people that were like, well, you look cute. No, I think about it like randomly it hits me. They stole a clip of me saying I can't believe that Casey Anthony has friends and put it in a fucking Peacock documentary and didn't even warn me. They didn't even warn me. The amount of people that were like, bitch, get your bag. I'm like, no, it's fair use. It's fair use, and I don't care because I said what I said and I stand by it. And you'd be hard pressed to think that most people can't believe that. But they could have warned me. Only found out about it because somebody left a comment on one of my old, on my old TikTok account, and they were like, hey, is that you in the Casey Anthony Peacock documentary? And I was like, what are you talking about? Frantically get up, throw my phone, run across the room, put it on, and I'm like watching everything at like 5x speed to find myself. Yeah, I about shit my fucking pants, but anyway. I don't know how to put this on, but I don't really know if I'm gonna use the poof. Don't really know if I'm going to use a poof. I feel like this has the potential to be extremely messy. Oh, come on! The holes are very, very tiny, which is nice because you know how this shit is. A lot of times loose powder is very messy and it kind of like explodes. I'm absolutely terrified that this sponge is going to fall on my dress and stain it. One of my favorite overworn dresses, I feel like it's gonna fall and stain it. I don't know anything about this formula, but I'm gonna use the little poof that comes with it, mostly because I don't want any of like my other makeup to transfer to this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have a streak of a different shade or something in there. Like, I want to give it the best shot possible. The thing I was most excited about was the foundation and the setting powder, and I think they're both a win. I think they're both absolutely a win, so that's very exciting. I am excited to try the lipstick too. I am very excited to try the lipstick too. And you would think, oh, it's black lipstick. Girl, I have had some interesting fucking black lipstick. This is the mini poof poof that from the Lottie pack that I used to put on my banana powder. I've never used it. So I'm just kind of using it to kind of blend it out a little bit. It doesn't feel chalky. It doesn't feel dry, which is really nice because that is a big problem, especially with lighter foundations. And I'm not talking about like just white foundations. I feel like the lighter you go in a shade of foundation, the more drying it is. Like, I have noticed that across all brands. I'll never forget one time I bought like the Tarte Amazon, is it the Amazon clay or the Amazonian clay foundation? Probably back in like 2012, 2013. And that shit was the driest. I bought it in the lightest shade possible. It was the driest, streakiest shit I ever tried in my life. But then I would see people who were wearing a darker shade and it looked fine. And I think it's just a pigment thing. And I think it's across like most, if not all, brands. I love my Queen Elizabeth teeth. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm gonna be using LA Girl Brow Pomade, and then I'm gonna be going over them with Lift and Snatch, and I'm just gonna film myself doing them and speed it up because I can't do my eyebrows and talk. I've only had a YouTube channel for almost 3 years, and like literally like the 2nd or 3rd day of January it'll be 3 years. I've only been a content creator for going on 6 years, and I still can't fucking do my eyebrows and talk. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyeshadow primer. I have a question. Does this look orange to you guys? Don't mind my Fight Club poster on my ceiling. Does this look orange to you guys? Because it does to me. It does to me, but my concept of color right now is really bad. I'm supposed to go see my eye specialist on the 29th. Does that look orange to you? I'm gonna put it on. If it's red, it's okay. I used way too much primer. I used way too much primer. It's fine. I make sure that I get it under my eyes and in the corner of my eyes because I have this thing where my skin is greasy as shit. It's oil. I know a lot of people have like really dry eyes. I have very oily eyes. Like when I was a teenager and I was coming home from school, it was absolutely guaranteed that whatever I had on was going to be creased and running down my face. Is this orange? Shit, I can't tell. Shit, I can't tell. My grandma told me the other day she thinks I'm colorblind. And I was like, what the hell do you mean? And she, you know how she figured out that she was? Because my grandpa was like a color engineer at GE. And he color matched shit, mostly for Lego. So he had perfect fucking eyesight and he could spot colors like crazy. And my grandma did not realize that she was colorblind until she married him. And he was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, she told me she painted, like they moved into a house and she painted a piece of the wall. And he was like, that's not even close to the same color. That's not even close to the same color. But he also had the ability to perfectly color match, which is not a common thing, I don't think. all of the men in my dad's family are colorblind, and my grandmother is colorblind, and we do believe that my oldest is colorblind to purple and yellow. We do believe he is colorblind to purple and yellow, which is funny because that's the two colors that my cousin's little boy is colorblind to. Purple and yellow. I have issues with my eyes. I have, in my left eye, I have, is it my left eye? It's not that, yeah. I was gonna say, I'm one of those people that's like left, right. I guess that's supposed to be a learning disability. It's like dyslexia, but with like shit like that. Like I can't tell, like math looks like fucking gibberish to me. And I could never learn the multiplication chart, and I have to count shit on my fingers. I mean, I can get it done, but I gotta take the long way there. You know what I mean? I've never been able to tell like my left from my right. I literally have to be like, which hand do I write with again? This eye has a disease in it where there is scar tissue and blood behind my retina, and it is usually caused by diabetes or a head injury, and I had repeated head injuries as a child. Don't hit your kids across the head. Don't hit your kids across the head. So sometimes things look a little darker for me than they do for everybody else. It kind of looks like I have very light, like put a Twilight filter on life. Like the movie Twilight, put a Twilight filter on life, and that's oftentimes how things look for me. Just a little bit off. A little bit darker than they should. So I feel like I can't trust myself. I feel like I can't trust myself. I also have a really bad astigmatism, and I'm nearsighted. I feel like that's the majority of the world. The majority of the world is nearsighted with astigmatism, but I can't see it. I can't see shit. At night when I'm driving, curbs love me. Neither can Epps, but he can see less than I can. So I'm the one that's driving at nighttime. It's me. And when I fucking tell you, the last time that we went out, I hit a curb so hard, my soul left my body. And Epps looks at me and he's like, baby, that was a curb. And I was like, so? And he's like, yeah, that shit came out of nowhere. It did. It did. I just know a curb hates to see my ass coming. It knows it's about to get got. I think I'm gonna kind of pull this off. I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna pull this out on the sides a little bit. I still can't tell if this is orange or red. I still can't tell. When Epps gets home, I'll ask him. I'll also go outside, look in a mirror. Why don't you try looking in a fucking mirror in some different lighting, stupid. I'm gonna try. I'll try it. That doesn't mean I'll get any answers. All right, let's go ahead and do our eyeliner. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am using e.l.f. I am using e.l.f. eyeliner. Just kidding. I think I'm going to put on black and then do my eyeliner. Because I want big wings, and I have an easier time having big wings when I have black eyeshadow on. And it's up high enough that I feel like if I put black eyeshadow on, it's not going to completely consume the orange or red, whatever color this is. Right? You'll still be able to see it, right? Look like a little stinky raccoon. A little Gerard Way raccoon. I'm going to use the black out of my Moonstone palette. And then I'm just going to move right into doing my eyeliner. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I know that I said that I was going to go right into my eyeliner. I got some black eyeshadow under my eye, and I tried to just lightly tap it off and ended up smearing. So what did I do? I go in with my beauty blender. I just try to blend it back out. It lifted. The product lifted. Tried to put more foundation on top of it. It caused it to lift a little bit more. I don't know what to do. I kind of feel like if I go in and I try to like rescue it, I do have the too much gene. Woo! the tiniest, ittiest, skittiest amount of this goes, one pump of it is a lot. I feel like this is just going to cause everything around it to separate. We will see what happens. But I don't know. I mean, just go ahead. Put that on the back of my hand. Why not? That is kind of a problem with lighter foundations, is sometimes they do tend to separate. Now I'm afraid to touch it. They do tend to separate, and they do tend to not like you to mess with them. Once they are down, they don't touch them. They don't like to be fucked with at all. So when you're using them, don't mess up. And the whole time, like I'm sitting there doing that, I'm thinking, God, this is why I bake my face. If I was baking my face right now, look at that mucky mess. The whole time I'm sitting there like, if I were baking my face, I would have just been able to brush the powder off. I would just be able to brush the powder off. See, it's like the new product is kind of fighting the old product, and they're not wanting to blend together. Once the shit sits, it's sat. Do I think more powder on top of this is going to salvage it? No. But I do kind of think that some setting spray might help it kind of melt together a little bit. Who knows? But also, we can't really judge anything until we get like the full look on. You know what I mean? I've also noticed a little bit of ashiness on my nose, which is probably where the product completely dried down. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit better. It might be that it's warming up to my skin a little bit, but that's what I really don't like about lighter foundations, is they fucking fight you. They fight you. And I've noticed that across like every brand, like literally across like every fucking brand. But look at my eyeshadow. It's like a muddy mess now, whereas before it was nice and blended. Hold on. I feel like it's gonna have to stay down that low. I was gonna add to it. I can't add. Look at that. It's like a muddy mess. Let's get my eyeliner on and shit and see what it looks like. Wondering if it's my fault because I should have baked my face. But this is the first time I've ever used this formula. So who knows? Let's get my eyeliner on, and then you know that we'll have like top and bottom eyeliner on, and then glitter and stuff. I'm having a hot flash. If I sound like mopey, it's because I'm literally having a fucking hot flash from hell right now. I'm having a hot flash from hell right now. But I feel like once I get, you know, contour on and eyeliner and shit, we can better judge where we're at with it being fucked up. I was gonna say I've seen worse and I fixed worse, but usually I would just wash my face if I fucked up that bad. All right. I gotta do my short and then this. I'm putting on my mascara and talking at the same time because I'm waiting for my lash glue to dry. But I was thinking about it because it took me a really long time to do my eyeliner. I was thinking about it. Is it really the fault of the foundation that I had a lot of fallout with my black eyeshadow and that I didn't prepare for that? No. Because usually when I'm doing my makeup, I bake my face. So if there's fallout, it gets dusted away with like my banana powder. So I'm just trying to remind myself of that. And like, I feel like the more that it warms up to my skin, the less ashy it is. So like those areas, those problem areas. And I really feel like after I put on a little bit of setting spray, it'll be a lot better. And also like I did have a little patch of ashiness on my nose, but that's like a problem area for a lot of people. Like and it was mostly around my nose ring, which probably was an issue of like the beauty blender couldn't tightly get around it. The nose is like a very, very problemed area for like a lot of people. Like a lot of people have a lot of issues, no matter what the brand is, no matter what the shade, with like their foundation separating on their nose, especially like the corners and like, you know what I mean? So is it really the fault of the foundation, or is that my fault? Is that a skill issue? I don't know. I'm gonna bet that it is though. I'm gonna bet that it is. I can't fault the foundation for me not being prepared for fallout. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna put these little bitches on. The other day when I did my makeup, I took my eyelashes off. I swear to God, it ripped like 8 of them out. Like 8 of my falsies ripped like 8 of my eyelashes out. I looked at Abs and I was like, I can't afford this. I can't afford to lose a single one of the ones that are left. That's why I sincerely think that's why I don't hardly have any eyelashes, is because I ripped them all out. But then I think about the fact that I have like sparse brows. But then again, I also like blasted my fucking hair follicles for years. I don't know. Probably a combination of both. I don't know. There is shit all over this dress. There is shit all over this dress, and I was planning on wearing it today. There's shit all over my dress. It's like glitter. I don't even know when I touched glitter. Probably from my eyelashes. Probably remnants of it in my hair, even though I've washed my hair. Powder, eyeshadow all over it. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. This stuff is right here. It was right in my makeup bag. When I tell you the other day when I was doing my fucking makeup and I couldn't find it, I swear with everything in me, I swear with my whole ass soul, I picked my makeup bag up and I very slowly and carefully went through it because I knew it was in there. Why was it not in there? I very slowly and delicately went through my shit. And I didn't see it, and I just looked down and it's just sitting right there on the top. I'm gonna put on some glitter from the Moonstone palette, and I'm gonna use a Q-tip. I'm kind of hoping to salvage my under eye area. To be honest with you guys, not sure if it can be. Not entirely positive that the under eye area can be salvaged. Not entirely. This is a learning process for us all. This is a learning process for all of us. We gotta distract from it by just pouring glitter all over our face. It'll be fine. There's no rhyme or reason to this shit. Because I feel like if I use a brush, like a brush, there's gonna be something in it that gets on my face, as if this isn't picking up eyeshadow too. You can't see. Cool. You can't see at all. That was awesome. I'm just gonna pack glitter under my eye and hope for the best. Distracting and hoping for the best. Hehe. Huh. Oh no, I think I got some in my eye. Oh no. I did. Oh well. Thank God it doesn't feel stabby like a loose glitter would. It's more like a gelled glitter than anything. I'm gonna have to use the other side of this pick. It's kind of making my eye a little bit blurry. Guys, things are just going really swell in this video. Oh no, I think I got some in this eye too. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot that just went into the like 3 available fucking eyebrow hairs that I have. I like how like I don't really have any eyebrows, but the ones that I do have are like a total menace. Oh man. It's all getting into my eyelashes. It's all getting into my eyelashes. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Bitch. Don't start with me. I'll end us both. This one looks like it should be okay. This brush looks like it should be okay. And this will be the moment that we find out that it's not, I'm sure. This will be the moment that we find out that it is gross. I'm pretty sure this is one that I use all the time to put on, primer, like eyeshadow primer, so it should be fine. Oh my God. I don't know how to just pick up a little bit at a time either. I have the too much gene. I just heard F's pull up. All right. I'm trying to think if I should line my lips for the lipstick that came with it. I don't know. I hear F's. I hear F's. I wonder if he's gonna come upstairs. Did it do anything? I wonder if I can just, am I just pissing it off? No, not too badly. Not too badly. Wow, that kind of worked. I'm gonna use this gray in the Moonstone palette with just this Hello Kitty brush and just kind of give myself a little bit of gray contour. I found the most perfect brush in my shit to do this with. And I just don't feel like tearing up my room for it right now. It's just not on the list of shit I feel like dealing with. No, I don't know what I'm doing. If you're like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing with that brush? You look like a toddler playing in their mom's makeup. It's pretty much what I feel like. It's not a coincidence that that's exactly what I feel like. Should I line my lips to try this lipstick? Oh my God, they're awfully fucking crusty. I should have hydrated them. Ooh. I'm gonna use an e.l.f. lip scrub really quick just to kind of give it the best chance that I can. It's like this lip exfoliating shit that tastes really good. Oh, my nose itches. I feel like I need to slap myself in the face. Yeah, it's called brown sugar. I'm not really sure what exactly it's called, but it's literally just one of those little exfoliaty bitches by e.l.f. All right, let's try this black lipstick. It's supposed to be matte. Let's try it without any kind of liner on. What the fuck is in my nose? Black. Why is there black eyeshadow in my nose? Oh my God, you can't see. I was about to say, can you see? It's right there. Oh my God. It smells so good. It smells like my hand soap. There's no way in hell that would ever work again. Is it accentuating my mustache? Oh, well. Okay, so let's start with some positives with the black. It is a very deep black, which is nice. It didn't immediately get on my teeth, which is a very common thing with black lipstick, which is nice. However, when you're applying it, it is kind of a moussey texture, and the edges are not that easy to control. One thing that I really love about the Lime Crime is it is a more watery formula, so it goes on a lot smoother, and the edges are really easy to control. I felt like I didn't have as much control as I'm used to, but also at the same time, I feel like something like a liner would have helped that. But I also have this gloss that I could try because it is a very pretty black. Like, don't get me wrong, that's a very, very deep, pretty black. It's very matte. But it feels like it's potentially going to start chipping away. It feels like it's going to be the type of black lipstick that kind of chips away as you're talking and ends up in your teeth and you don't realize it. But I don't know for sure because I haven't worn it for that long. But this is definitely, the feel of it is the type of black lipstick that I would put like a cream or a gloss over top of. You know what I mean? But I had a lot of trouble, you can see right there, with feathering around the edges, and it was a kind of like moussey and kind of harder to apply. But I think like once it's down, it's pretty. Does that make sense? I do want to try this black gloss on top of it and see what that looks and feels like. So let's do that really quick. I just stopped really quick to say I was right. Like, you can see the inside, it's kind of like starting to like chip away. And if you're like me and you don't like having to mess with your lipstick a lot, that could be a problem. However, this was just like a bonus. I literally only got on the website for the foundation, and everything else was just a bonus, and I probably will end up using it again, especially if I'm not going anywhere and not doing anything and I don't have to worry about it. I most likely will end up using it again, but it definitely does give the vibes of something that's gonna like end up in your teeth. You know what I mean? This gloss smells really good. I can't really put my finger on what it smells like, but it smells really good. It kind of reminds me of like syrup waffles, syrupy waffles, which is funny because that's what the NYX smells like. NYX, the black lingerie, it smells like pancakes. This kind of smells like maple syrup and waffles. I don't know. I do love me a good black lip gloss. And for those of you that are wondering, and I bet you nobody is, Wet n Wild does make a black lip gloss. It's called Late Night Done Right. I love it. I love it. Oh shit, let's put on some setting spray really quick. Taking my wig back off, snatching my wig back off and putting on some setting spray. I also want to see like how this responds to the setting spray. Is it going to cause it to melt? Is it like not in a good way? Is it going to help with it? Like a lot of times when I like overuse like powders and stuff and my skin becomes very ashy, I can put on setting spray and it like stops that, which is like one of my favorite things about it. Please hurry up, bitch. I actually already think it looks better. I already think that it looks better. It didn't look bad before, but I already think that it looks better. It's still drying. Big time, it's still drying. All right, there we go. So that's the look. All right, Epps and I are gonna go outside and paint a Jason mask. I want to make a Jason mask. I want a black sparkly Jason mask, and we're going to vlog. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Little bit of an update. I just ate dinner. I had macaroni and cheese. And it's melting down the corners of my mouth. As long as you don't eat or drink or talk too much, it's great.